bought the business 20 years ago in April.
We purchased Karr Bick, and no, we never looked back. I don't think there was another option really at that point.
I was a kitchen and bath designer, and I was working for another company in St. Louis, and I had known the man that owned Karr Bick Kitchen and Bath. And he had tried several times to get me to work for him. I was 27 on the final try, and I was like, I cannot work for you, John, but if you ever want to sell, call me. I don't know why a 27-year-old would say that, but I did. Young and cocky, I suppose.
Jenny and I met and started dating at some point, I guess, is that what we're calling it? And eventually led to marriage.
We had just gotten married, and this opportunity came, and he's like, let's do it. So he called and said, I want to sell it. Todd's like, let's do it. So on our 1-year wedding anniversary, we signed the papers to purchase Karr Bick Kitchen and Bath, which helps me remember my wedding anniversary. 2 years later, I guess, Ellie was born, or maybe not quite 2 years later. So 2008, we got Ellie. And then 10 days later, we had a giant flood in the showroom. So first child, fresh off a C-section, hand my baby to my mom. And I had to say, see you later. So people that think it's easy to own a business, it's not. We had 30 inches of water in a showroom that we had just completed and didn't know we needed flood insurance. So that was, one of the first big hills that we climbed. And then the economy tanked, and that was another hill that we climbed.
We're at the mercy of, people's desire to buy things. So, whether they're buying or not, there's still bills to pay around here, so.
And then we had 2 babies at one time. So Jack and Maggie were born in 2010. So then we had 3 kids under 25 months and a business. So that was insane. I think all in all, it's been a good run, and I'm still standing.
Definitely proud of my wife. It's been really great working alongside her for 20 years. I think it's pretty special. Ellie asked me that question for a school project the other day. What's it been like, working with mom? It's 90% positive and 10% challenging. And so it's been really great. I'm always glad that she's here with me to do this.
Working with Todd is like flying on an airplane when there's so much turbulence, and you look to the flight attendant, and if she's not panicking, you don't panic. That is Todd for me. That is so helpful, because if he's not panicking, I don't panic.
I'm always in awe of Jenny's design work. She's an inspiration to me. She does work like nobody else I've ever seen.
High level, beautiful work. I would want a kitchen from this company. I would want a bathroom from this company. It's just incredible workmanship, incredible attention to detail, and I probably wouldn't want to go anywhere else.
He is absolutely a master carpenter, and you just don't realize how much skill and talent it takes to do highly detailed, extremely appropriate to scale. Most people don't understand scale and dimension these days like they did 100, 150 years ago. Todd does. He knows what size a window should be. He knows what size a beam should be. And you can tell. You look at things around our house and you can tell.
When I started here, just being so impressed by everything around me and just so excited to be here and amazed that I got to work here.
I get flabbergasted by the work that I see both Jenny and Todd do, and the other designers that are here. Just everybody, every person in every position goes far beyond what you would expect out of somebody.
Basically, Jenny's taught me everything I know about designing kitchens and spaces in general, space planning.
They're impressive. That would be my word for them. Very impressive, very creative.
They just pay attention to details beyond what anybody else ever would do.
Oh, all my friends will come to my house and they'll be like, whoa, Ellie, your house is so cool. It's so old. It's so different. Their style is different. My dad just designed this outdoor space and built it all himself.
Anytime Jenny or Todd gives me a compliment, I take that with the highest regard because I have such enormous respect for both of their talents.
I always see like it in magazines, and when I'm at the office I can see like pictures of what they designed, and I think it's all really cool and really pretty.
Yeah, sometimes she'll have her plans set out across the kitchen counter in her work, designing something. She'll be like, okay, what are the dimensions here? Like, how are we gonna fit this here? And it's really cool to just like hear how it all like plays in and fits together, like how she designs everything.
I'm proud of a lot of the things that we've done. Recently, one of the projects that we did was on a house tour that I walked through, and I was just kind of studying some of the details, like trim details that I had done, really tried to make it look historic and fit the character of the home. And I was looking at it and I couldn't even remember how I did it. I was like, that's pretty cool.
Right now he's figuring out how to put a plaster finish on our clock tower, which is funny to say. But like it's a scratch coat, and then he's like creating this custom outer layer, and it's like a mix like of concrete and rock and all these different dyes, and then he's hand putting it on, and then he has to do this little tool to like scrape it off, and then he has to wash it with acid, and each panel takes like 3 hours. Like, who does that anymore? Todd does.
The good thing about what we do is that you can drive down the streets of St. Louis and drive by historic homes, or just everyday homes, and know that you touched those homes, and that maybe your work isn't in there permanently, but it's going to be in there for a while. And especially when you drive by some of the really old historic homes, and that you got to go in there and work, and that your work will be part of that house's history, it's really moving, really touching. It's one of the things that I love about my job the most.
Over the years, getting to design spaces for people, there's people that have been following Karr Bick's work for years in Ladue News and awards, magazines, just seeing it at friends' homes, and they're so excited when they get to have a Karr Bick project in their own home. So like that's always special too, is like the people that really are just as excited as we are to get a Karr Bick design for us to design it for them. So
I look around, I'm most proud of the people, and the fact that that's what's important to us is the people, our people, our employees, but their families and our customers and their families and their dogs and our dog. That's why we do things around here. It's not for self-gratification or fame or sticking my face all over Instagram. That's not why we're here. So it's the fact that a lot of these people that work here are friends with each other, and they spend a lot of time together, and we all really care about each other and like each other, and that's probably the best thing.
But like everybody that I'm here with is not just coworkers. We're all family members to each other. So, it's been a blast just getting to know these friends and work on side of such talented people.
And it's like working with your family. Everybody here is really close. They all, they have each other's back.
Made me realize that like I want to go into something that I can be like very comfortable with my coworkers based on like how comfortable they all are with each other and how close they are.
Clients that I've gotten to meet over the course of the years, it's not just the project, it's the people that I've gotten to meet along the way.
It's like some of my best friends are people that we've done projects for over the years, and my parents were the same way. Like some of their best friends were people they did projects for, and we have Heather who works at the front desk who we did projects for, and now I get to see her like a couple days a week, and she's like one of my best friends. And it started with just a project, and then I have my friend Jill, and she's so dear to me, and I've been able to do tons of projects for her, and she's again one of my closest friends to date, and I would never have found them if we didn't do what we do.
Yeah, I'd be happy to leave it for my children. I don't know if they're interested, but we'll see.
I like the business. I would continue it, but
because Maggie likes to like be in charge, but so do I. But I just don't know if designing is necessarily what I want to go into. But I feel like Maggie would like take it over.
Yeah,
she could be good. She would be good at it.
I don't know if I'd take it over, but I am interested in doing construction, just like doing like big vehicles, like moving them around and using them. Maybe going to like trade school, do something like that.
Yeah, you two could run the business. They could run it together. Maggie designer, Jack construction.
My kids are so oblivious to any and all of this. And I don't think they care. So I'll be really interested to see what they say. And I know you're going to talk to my husband, and I have no idea what he's going to say. I don't think he's really excited about it either.
I don't think we're going to muster up any tears, but
Really enjoy company, and I can see how much they care about what they do, and I don't think that's really common anymore. So yeah, I'd probably stay here 20 years later.
I have a sign on my desk that says I'm done April 9th, 2032. So I hope that's true. I don't know if I'll have the kids through college yet or not.
I'm excited for Karr Bick to turn 20 years old this coming year. I think it's exciting for a business to stay in business that long, especially in the tough industry that we're in. And not only have they stayed in business, but they've just grown and expanded so much in the time that I've been here.
I think it's really amazing that a company has lasted that long in this day and age, and it's a testament to their quality of work and the quality of people that work for them.
looking back at 20 years, gosh, it feels, on one hand, I can't believe it's been that long, and then on the other hand, it feels like it's been a long time.
Well, you would think that after 20 years in business, it would be like, oh, this is what we do. This is so easy. This is finally paying off. But it's still fucking hard every single day. And it's a small business. It's a complicated business. It's grown. We've grown a ton. Took on a full construction company, so now we have a full construction side. We have painting, construction, then we took on interior design and accessories, and it's just grown, which is amazing. But with growth is just more problems, whether it's people problems or home problems or homeowner problems. But I mean, it's afforded us a life that has allowed us to spend a lot of time with our children, even though it's very time consuming. The whole reason we did it was because we wanted to be able to not miss things in our kids' lives and take off when they're off and see all the things that, you know, a parent should see in their, and we want that for our employees too. So I think we've developed a culture around family first, and that's always really important to the people that work here, because we don't want them to miss anything either.
The next 20 years, I don't think there's another 20 years in us at this point, maybe 10. So we'll see what the future brings.
It is amazing. Their work is amazing.
To live up to that, I would like to own a business and be successful. I want to, like, my kids to think, oh, like, my mom is great. She designs all these things. She owns a company. Like,
I should say, yeah, absolutely, I would do it again, but I'm such a real person. I don't have regrets though, so I guess that means I would do it again. I really have no regrets.
I can't imagine what else we would be doing if we weren't here. So yeah, 100%.
Yeah, we're proud
oh yeah,
of them.
proud would be a good word. Proud.
Appreciative.
Appreciative, yes, that's a good word. Any other words? Kind of. Yes, very appreciative, very proud, impressed.
Amazing.
I think it's important for everybody to remember that, like, the brick and mortar of our society is small business, right? Entrepreneurs and small business. We give everybody the access to the behind the scenes of business. You know, we get college kids and high school kids through here on a regular basis wanting to see, and is the heartbeat of a city. So if you can support a small business like ours over a big box or a Ferguson or whatever, I think it's important to continue to do that. And we appreciate everybody that has over the last 20 years.